Hi guys, it's Sarah from Plan Sarah Plan, and welcome to my daily plan with me for what's left of November 1st through the 7th. So many things have been going on this week that I have just not had time to dig in and film my daily plan with me. But I went ahead and made a kit for this week, and I've already added the kit to the days that have passed. So it's kind of a fall look. I mean, it's definitely a fall look. And so I've gone ahead and filled out, the days that I've already lived. And so this video is really just going to consist of Thursday through Sunday. So I'll take these pages out, and we'll also put a notes page right here. And hopefully I've included enough stuff in this kit to get me through this week. And I've printed a handful of extras. And if you are interested in those, I don't have a sticker shop, but I can't really handle the volume of stuff that you would have to print and cut to have a sticker shop, but I can do a few extras of what I make for myself. So basically, this is what the kit looks like. I've cut everything onto sheets that are small enough to fit into a letter size envelope, like just a number 10 envelope. I didn't make any numbers, I just wrote my numbers in the boxes. And I used a dual tip marker, the bold side, for that. And what I really like is that when I'm making my own kit, I can just make this to suit me. So I made all of the big boxes, blank-ish. They're not just art. So I can write my memory verse in there, and I made 7 memory verse headers. So if you get one of these kits, you're going to get the Sarah style kit that has memory verse boxes, which you don't really have to use if you don't want to, and little Bibles. These are not as cute as the Mama Gloria Bibles, but they're kind of cute. So I put, if you don't know, a box down here for me to practice writing my memory verse every day, so that by the end of the week, I've committed the verse to memory. That is the goal, and normally that works just fine. And this little strip here that just looks like a blob of the background of fall leaves is really 9 little washi strips. So if I can find the edge, here we go. I've been using that up here on the to-do part. And I tried to make it tall enough that it would cover the T in the Flora Daily Duo, which it's pretty much doing because it's a really tall T. And I have no idea where my tweezers are. They have disappeared. So when I was reviewing the holiday collection from Erin Condren, I had so much stuff out, and I think that the tweezers just got lost in the shuffle. But I've already put a few of the items to use on my desk. So this is one of the bookends. And I put my little refills for the interchangeable markers down in the short cup. And it's just the right height for that. Like it goes in this kind of a thing. You just screw those tips into this barrel. Got a few of those. And I love the acrylic. So I actually removed the aqua hexagon cup that I had over here and replaced it with that. And I'm loving it. Loving it. I'm kind of a sucker for the acrylic desk accessories. Also, this is first thing in the morning, so pardon my morning voice. And today is Thursday, the 4th, and it's supposed to be the launch day for the holiday collection over at Erin Condren, but when I woke up this morning bright and early to kind of find the links for everything that I talked about, only some of the products were up. They weren't all up yet, so you got to just kind of hang in there until they populate the site. Okay, so let's go forward. I can't really think yet, so let's just put the framework in and then I will fill in the actual appointments and events. I've got my coffee, but my brain's not really thinking in its most alert way yet. All right, in the holiday collection, I'm just gonna tell you that the wellness gift set is in my cart right now. I didn't check out because I wanted to see if I wanted to add some of the other new items to my cart. Because in my review video, that's just some of the new stuff. There's more new stuff than that, and I wanted to see what all there might be before I checked out. But I'm a little bit nervous that that wellness gift set is going to sell out. And you know why I want that, right? Or do you? It's because of the travel mug. So the box is $40. And am I seriously going to buy a $40 gift box to get a travel mug? Well, I haven't checked out yet, but that's my plan. It also has a cute woven basket in it that's pink. I know I can use that, so that's two things I can definitely use. It has the rose gold ballpoint pen that's in the kitchen gift set, and that's really pretty. I'm not generally a ballpoint pen person, but like these ballpoint pens, I think they're pretty, but they're not my favorite to write with. I only occasionally write with these, but this new rose gold design, I like it better than this. And it's just like, it's all rose gold, and there's something about it that I think writes better and it's more comfortable to write with. So anyway, that's in that wellness gift set. And what else? There's a notepad. There's like a wellness notepad. I didn't get a real close look at that, so I don't really know what all is on the notepad. But one of the other EC squad members no doubt has that box, and they maybe have gone into detail on what's in there. All right, so I need some, I'm getting lost here with all my sticker sheets. Let me get organized. Put the event stickers over there. And what I'm looking for is, here we go. I made a few extra checkbox strips so that I might decide that I need those over here in the hourly portion of the page. And I always appreciate having a few extras when I use kits from legit Etsy shops. So I went ahead and made a few extras. And I put my own little twist on this kit, of course. It's very serified. I rounded the little boxes instead of squares and circles. It's just kind of in between. And I'm looking for this. Here we go. Memory verse. And until I find my tweezers, these may or may not be placed straight. That looks good. Okay, so the other news in the Erin Condren world is, of course, the seasonal surprise box, which we got a sneak peek of yesterday. And it's going to have in it, oh, maybe I shouldn't say, because some of you want to be surprised, so I'm not going to say. But if you go to my Facebook group, Plan Sarah Plans Planner Circle, in the comments under the picture of the seasonal surprise box, I've added a picture of a spoiler, and it's just a sneak peek that Erin Condren put on their Instagram yesterday. So I didn't put it in the main post, I put it in the comments, so hopefully it won't spoil somebody's surprise. But I like that first sneak peek. I do like that first sneak peek. And this will be one that I think I will be purchasing myself. I am not reviewing one as far as I know. If they may send me one to review, but I know several other influencers actually received the box early. And they're not allowed to tell you what's in it. They're just allowed to give you their general impressions. And I know one of them is Sherry's Plans, and I think Debbie Petite, or is it Pettit or Petite? I don't know. Debbie, if you're watching, tell me how to say your name. I always think it's Debbie Petite, but maybe it's Debbie Pettit, because I think that's also a last name. I don't really know. But they've got advanced copies of the seasonal surprise box, and it's got like the Party Pops design on it, which is basically like confetti, colorful confetti. Now, I must have forgotten to put it to do somewhere, but yes, because I've got some extras and I just made 7 of those. And I tried to make this kit so that I wouldn't have leftovers. And I may adjust it the next time I make a kit if I find that I've left something out, or if I have too many of something. Like it looks like I have one too many of that washi strip, but not really, because I have a plan for that. I already used it the way I'm going to show you on my Tuesday and Wednesday pages, which are in the agenda. I didn't get those out. But I'm going to cut that last washi strip in half and use it under piano lessons. So I have the exact number of to-dos that I need. Perfect. Happy about that. And got a little church building there. Okay, so let me show you what I'm going to do with this strip. And then we can throw this away. That's always so satisfying. Empty, throw it away. Okay, so I'm just taking scissors and I'm going to hold this so that the sticky part is out. Cut it in half and use it to mark piano lessons. So on Friday, piano ends right here, and then an event sticker is going to go on top of this. And on Saturday, I don't have piano. This goes, this goes like that. So it's Thursday that I need this. So Thursday is a little bit later. Hang on, where did I put that? On the 7. So this is going to be on the 7:30. You guys, when we get to daylight savings time, all of my, like half of my piano lessons every day are going to be in the dark, which is what I don't like about daylight savings time. Hang on, I need a dual tip marker. I printed this kit on weatherproof matte, which is nicknamed unicorn paper, because it's got this buttery smooth texture to it, and it's a dream to write on. Truly a dream to write on. And it's not paper. Some people call it vinyl sticker paper, but it's not vinyl either, I don't think. Pardon me while I write really slowly. My handwriting is more shaky in the morning than it is after I wake up. But just look how nicely this unicorn paper takes ink. It's really neat. But it's more expensive. That's the drawback. It's definitely more expensive. It's not like twice as much, but it's more expensive than the regular removable matte sticker paper. This is weatherproof matte. Okay, so I'm using the fine tip side of the dual tip marker, and sometimes I forget how much I love these. I use gel pens all the time, but I really love the dual tip markers, especially the black one. That's my favorite. This will go here. So I swapped out my mom days yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday, and that's usually a mom day. And Mom wanted to be on call for the television man, the cable man who was there. So we are going to do our day today, which is Thursday. All right, so let's go over to Sunday. That is not Saturday. You probably were wondering, is she ever going to put that header on Sunday? So if you are, look, the 7th, this is when daylight savings time ends. And I would really hate this day if it weren't for one precious fact. And it's our son and daughter-in-law's first wedding anniversary. So that's the great thing about the 7th. So let's write happy anniversary. It's going to be slow writing. So just fast forward if you don't like slow writing. Let's do happy like this. And then we'll write. What really bugs me is when I do such a nice job and then I run out of room. So hopefully this will fit. There we go. All right, so it's Rachel and Jeremy. I don't really have room for that, so I'm going to put R and J and some little hearts, of course. We need hearts. Okay. And I guess there is one good thing about daylight savings time. You get that extra hour of sleep in the fall. And daylight savings time is actually what I do like. It's when it ends that I don't like it. See if I can space that just right. Okay, and then we need the memory verse header here. Who knows where that went? I need these dots, otherwise I would just throw this away. It's not there. Here we go. All right, memory verse, and then we'll go ahead and pop the little church sticker onto one of the larger event stickers. And since it's a larger one, let's use the bold side of the fine tip marker. You guys, I'm not going to edit this video very much. I'm just going straight through instead of pushing stop. So this is either awesome or extremely excruciating for you. See how nice the bold tip works? That's so neat. And I forgot that maybe I should have not centered that because of the little church building. Let's put this on here and then see where we want to put the church. I made these event stickers to go all the way across, so they are going to cover up your hours. But I don't really need the hour. And this is a serified kit. I don't know, is that too far to the left? I might rip it if I take this off, but we're gonna try it. You just have to be really careful with this paper because it does rip somewhat easily. Okay, good. That's good. I just wanted to see more of that border. Let's go with that. Okay, can you hear the blue jays outside? I like this. If you can hear the blue jays outside, that is my segue into something adorable. I didn't need to write church. Oh, well, okay, whatever. Yesterday after piano lessons, my husband said, we were in the kitchen and he said, do you notice anything? And I thought he was talking about food. So I started looking in the cabinets to see if there was something new in the cabinets, and I didn't see anything. He said, it's not food. And finally I noticed it was outside the kitchen window. He had installed this hanging plant stand, and he put these adorable little birdhouses on them. And the reason he did that is because there are these wrens, little Carolina wrens, who are clearly trying to create a home in our house. And it's probably because it's getting so cold outside, or it's getting colder. So all day yesterday, the wrens at different parts of the house were just kind of like huddling up in the corners of the windows. And I think if they could find an opening, they would come on in. And So he thought, let's just get a couple of little birdhouses and see if they will create a home in there. So that's our hope. And so, FYI, Erin Condren now has A5 notes pages in a pack. So I used to just cut down 7x9 notes pages, and now you can just get a pack of A5 size punched insert notes pages. So anyway, and this is something I would have edited out in my normal style of doing Plan With Me's. So, and here comes my husband up the steps, so I'm going to have to tell him we're filming if he comes in here. Now, I wish I had my reverse action tweezers for these little dots. I don't. I've just got some regular tweezers, which will work, but I would prefer reverse action tweezers right now. But I'm going to put these little dots on every other line. And this notes page that'll be beside Sunday is for any ideas that I get through the week. It's also for brainstorming and brain dumping. And I just kind of pre-populate it with little checklist dots. And hopefully I have enough to go all the way down. And I very often put this on time lapse, but lucky you, viewer today, you get to see it in real time. And okay, do you hear that bird? That one's not a blue jay. That is a Carolina wren. Those are the birds that are trying to make, you hear that? That's a Carolina wren. They're little tiny birds. They're brown birds with a little white stripe on their cheeks. And they are the loudest little things, but they are just terrific singers. And so hopefully our experiment with the birdhouses will result in some little wren families hunkering down for the winter in one of these adorable new houses. All right, so this is all gone. Now I could actually save this and turn these into washi strips, so let's don't throw this away just yet. And I need more of these check dots, but it looks like I will have plenty. I just need maybe 4 more. So if you want to join my Facebook group, it's called Plan Sarah Plans Planner Circle, and you just have to agree to follow the rules, which are basically, let's just talk about planners and no actual real world events. And then I think there are 3 questions to answer. So just try to answer those so I know you're a real person, and I will admit you into the group. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and cut with scissors. You could also use an X-Acto knife if you get this, one of the few kits that I have. I think I'm going to have 5 of these. I'm currently still printing and cutting. I'll have 5 extra kits for the A5 size. Okay, yes, good. I like to use every bit of the good stuff. And then I want to put a header on this that says ideas and brain dump. So on my next kit, maybe I will actually make a script that says that. And then forget that I made the sticker and then actually write it. So here we go into Sarah's slow writing. If I don't write slowly, it won't be beautiful. Not that it's beautiful, but it's neat anyway. Oh, and look here, I barely got enough room for the P. Okay, We got it. All right, so do you guys like eggnog? That was a random question. That's one of my favorite things that they start having at the grocery store this time of year. I love eggnog, but I don't like it just thick like it is. I kind of dilute it with some milk. All right, now I haven't put everything in here that I need to put in here. So Sunday is a rest day. I'll just leave that as it is for now. Saturday's a filming day. So let's write with the bold side. And let's do fancy writing. There we go. That was the bold tip of the dual tip marker, which I am happy to say you can get in a pack of just black if you don't want all the colors. So I normally start filming right there, but this doesn't have to be just right. And why don't we use one of these extras for a washi strip. Because I know all the editing and everything, realistically, it takes several hours, you guys. And I would never, ever do this if it weren't fun. But I just really enjoy planning and making stickers and just kind of the calm vibe of mapping out my week. Okay, those aren't really lined up, but whatever, that's fine. And then Friday is a mom day, so I can use this. This is probably longer than what I need for mom. But let's cut it right there. And put a mom day box and a little heart. So what is Mom Day? It's when I go and help my mom with various things. So Mom is 81. She's still doing great, but she does need some help with various odds and ends. And so I try to help her with those things 3 days a week. And that's what Mom Day is. And very often we will do something fun. Once a month, we'll go get a pedicure, and sometimes we'll go out to lunch. So it's nice. Now let's use another washi strip. This is today. Today is going to be a mom day. Normally it's Wednesday, but like I said, Mom swapped it out. So we're going to put her here till right before piano. And this is a handy scraper. It's like a cheap little gadget with a razor blade in it that you can get on Amazon. I've linked it below. I think it's like a pack of 6 on Amazon. And you might be able to find a 2-pack like I did at CVS or your drugstore. And if you have little kids, what's neat is that you can take this little razor blade out and flip it upside down for safety. That and then close it. Of course, it's, you know, not 100% safe, so you really want to just keep it out of reach of your kiddos, but it is one little way to possibly prevent an accident. Okay, and looks like I did make enough event boxes, at least for my purposes. So this is also a mom day, and then I'm going to put above this, film what I'm filming right now. Okay. So in piano lessons, all of my students are narrowing down what they will be playing in our Christmas and winter recital. And they don't have to play Christmas music. They can play whatever they want to play. And a bunch of them love Christmas music. And so even though last month we were in October and now we're in November, I've been hearing Christmas music for quite a while. And that's because if you are planning to perform a Christmas piece in December, you've got to learn it by then, which means you're going to be practicing Christmas music in possibly October. All right, let's do the fancy lettering, which is really just cursive. It's not that fancy. Film, daily, duo, plan with me. So yesterday, in my notebook, my lesson notebook, where I keep lesson notes, that's different than my teacher planner. I write down what we did in each lesson. So I turned to the wrong student yesterday and I said, okay, now let's see how you're doing with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And he went, I don't know that. I'm not working on that. So I realized I was looking at the next student, but this student was learning the 12 Days of Christmas. Okay, so what else do I have going on? This is pretty much it for the rest of the week. Let's see, tomorrow, the 5th, and I put the anniversary here, right? And I should probably put a reminder since I covered up. Daylight savings time ends. I can throw this away. I should write here, daylight savings time ends, and we'll do one of these. So fall back, I'll write that. That just sounds a little bit more fun. Fall back. So I love the extra hour of sleep, but I don't love teaching piano lessons in the dark. I just don't love that. Okay, and then what do we have left? We have a few of these left. One large event sticker, one small, and I've got 3 checklists left, and actually I have 2 more small event stickers. So I will consolidate this stuff onto one of these sticker sheets, and as I need them, I will write events on them. And let me just go ahead and prep this so I'll have some washi strips ready to go. And I think I can pop everything on here. Let's see, now these will just peel off and I won't have to cut them unless I want, well, I will probably want shorter ones, but what I mean is it'll be somewhat ready. So I've got these 2 and okay, so wait a minute. This was something I wanted to ask you all. The seasonal surprise box is always $40 and it's always supposed to be an $80+ value and it has free shipping. You don't know what you're going to get in it. So that is the drawback to it, because I always like to know, what am I going to get before I let my hard-earned money go? So you've got that. And then if you really loved that Flora travel mug that's in the wellness kit, that's also $40. So if you were going to get just one, what would you get? I'm not saying I'm going to get just one. I don't really know what I'm going to do. It's too early for me to really know what I'm going to do. But if you were going to choose just one, would you get the wellness gift set, which is really meant to give to somebody, but you know, there's no rule that you can't give it to yourself. And you know what's going to come in that. That one's not a surprise. And it does not have free shipping. Or would you get the seasonal surprise box and risk loving or not loving what the contents will be in that box. I don't know. I can't say. I do have some referral points that I can use, so that's nice. And I've only missed one seasonal surprise box in the past, and that one turned out to be one that I wish that I had gotten. But I think that is always the way. I think I've heard so many people say that the one they did not get turned out to be one that they would have wanted. And then I've heard some people say, well, the last seasonal surprise box or the last two seasonal surprise boxes have not been what I like, so I'm going to sit this one out, which is a valid point. Very valid. You have to mind your dollars. And so that's, definitely a valid point. But then there are people who say, I stopped getting them because I wasn't happy with certain one. And then right when I stopped, there was something great in the next box that I would have really loved. So you just never know. It is a gamble, and I'm not much of a gambler. I am not much of a gambler. So do you see what I'm doing here? Besides talking really slowly with a tired voice, I am consolidating my leftover stickers onto a single sheet, which I will tuck into the back of the agenda and write on as events happen, because this is a skeleton of what will actually be the result on these pages. And when I put these back in the agenda, you can compare the days that have already passed with the days that are to come. Okay, that's satisfying. And let's put these in order. There's Saturday, Friday, Thursday, and then the ideas brain dump page goes there. All right, and let me get my agenda out. Okay, by the way, if you're wondering, this is the new Flora. There's like at least two designs of this, but this is a little thing that comes on a stand. You fold this back into a triangle and then it'll stand up. And it's pretty. And there are 3 sticky notes on it, designs, and they're thick pads. So you get like 30 sticky notes in each one. And I like the size of these. But also it's flat, and I just have been writing on mine. I've used a few of these, and like they're over here. Is there anything I forgot to tell you? Nope, I told you everything. So yeah, sticky notes. All right, so if you look here, this is yesterday. So that day's already happened, and last night I filled it in with the stuff that actually happened. And these pages will fill up like that, because in the evening, I just kind of recap the day and I write down what happened. And I've been enjoying my black dual tip markers. So that's what I have tucked over here. You can also put one in the pen loop. But anyway, let's go back and look at the whole week. So here's Monday. I did my headers all the same. I don't mind that. I know a lot of kits that you get from the big time sticker shops have different designs, but I just wanted to make the whole week coordinate. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday have already happened, and here we are. Thursday, I will need to write my memory verse. If you're wondering, this week's memory verse is Isaiah chapter 49, verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. That's a great one to remember. So I write them every day, and that way I remember it by the end of the week, and I start with a new verse on the following Monday. So the purpose of this page, you don't have to do it. You can just leave it, out and go on to the next day, but I like to have the cohesive look of the color scheme. And then the extra sticker sheet will go back here where I've still got some extras from the week that I used the Pumpkin Dreams kit from Boulder Bond. I had a bunch of extras there. And she also uses the weatherproof matte, at least it feels just like it, weatherproof matte sticker paper. But I just keep them here. And when I'm recapping my day, I pull out one of those and write on the stickers and plop them in there. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me. I have another video to film, and that is my teacher planner setup for November. So I'm going to hop right on over to do that, and I hope that your week has gone well so far, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.